Good morning. So, morning of the first day. Slept last night. Meh. Kept waking up. I think because of the road noise, there's like a highway in the distance. But yeah, so that wasn't wonderful. So this morning, let's see, it's a little bit before sunrise. A little frosty. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can see my breath there. We didn't have the heat on in the camper, obviously, because we weren't in it overnight. We were in the van. Val made like a blanket fort out of the thing to try to knock down the light coming in. Worked fine. Lots of blankets, but so we were fine. It was chilly. It's going to be chilly. Let's look at the forecast. So it's like 50 something on the highs. The lows above freezing or at freezing. So it's chilly. Frost is on the front of the van. So yeah, we even at our destination in West Virginia, it's gonna be pretty cold this week. So that's a bit of a bummer. But next week's gonna be in the 70s, according to the forecast. So that's good. So yeah, so we're gonna making breakfast now for myself. Val's still trying to get out of bed, and we are going to be relocating to a park that's in town for our work day. And I don't want to get there before sunrise, as I'm sure it's not open before sunrise. So we got a little bit of time. I think 20 minutes or so before that. And this will be our parking spot for the day. Nice little park. Nice big, parking area. So I don't think anybody will care. I was able to find that on Google Earth. So yeah, this will be nice. Hopefully we can get some solar gain too. It's supposed to rain, but right now there's not really much in the way of clouds, so that might be good. This park has a disc golf course. It seems very nice, well maintained and all that, but really difficult. Like there's lots of trees, and you got to have really good accurate throws. This would be hard. So there's one thing we got to deal with right now. So we don't have a way of charging the batteries in the camper because we can't bring the solar panels out in the middle of this random parking lot. So we got to charge it off of the van's batteries. The van is pulling in some solar right now. The sun, you can see, is just barely over the trees, and it hasn't. It's starting to cloud up. So we got 12.2 volts on the battery here. So that's using some power. And let's see, we're pulling in 3.2 amps. Actually, that's better than I expected. So that's good. So now so I'm charging right now a laptop and my Spot, and I also have it connected, as I said, to the camper. So the way we're doing that, we're going through, that's doing the inverter, and then it's going into the Shoreline plug, which is then going in through that inverter and then charging the battery. So there's a lot of inefficiency going on here because when you convert from DC to AC and I think back again, it loses power. So what we're doing is we got a DC to DC controller that we've ordered it. We've got it shipped to store at Home Depot down in West Virginia somewhere. And when we get that hooked up, I found a way I can run a wire through kind of out the back and kind of down the back bumper of the van, and I'll put a plug on there, and then I'll be able to run a plug right along the the body of the van here, body of the hitch, going just basically right along here and then up. And then I have this plug here, which is for plugging in my solar panels, and I got a plug to do that. So what I'll do is I'll just plug the DC to DC output into that. I'll make a plug, a small wire, plug it in, and then I can charge from the van while we're driving. Because we have Like on a sunny day, there's tons of solar coming in the van that we're just not using at all. So we can charge the camper with that while that's happening, and that would be good, because our batteries in our camper are kind of suffering. Mainly, and this is an interesting kind of weird thing, the main problem is our fan for the heater is drawing a lot of energy. So we need to be able to charge those batteries, and that's the how we're trying to do it. So for now, I'm gonna get in my van. Val's got the camper for today. She's getting all the nice heat that's coming out of there, and I get the cold van. It's about, I think it's 40. There's a thermometer around here somewhere. Here it is. It's gonna be hard to see, but basically 49 and 45. So indoors would be in the van. I think outdoors is in the camper, because that's where the outdoor sensor is. So it's a bit chilly for my work day, but I got my nice cozy bed here and some blankets I can try to maybe get under. And I got to start my day. I got work to do. I got some stuff that I didn't finish on Friday because things were not cooperating with me. So I got to try to get those done, figure them out now, hopefully before I stand up at 12. So I'll see you guys. Alright, we're headed out now. We just finished having dinner, cleaned the dishes, double checked everything, make sure it was all ready. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. And now we got about a 3-hour drive to Pennsylvania. So we're headed out, and hopefully we get there quickly and are not exhausted by the time we get there. Well, we made it to the Pennsylvania Welcome Center, just over the border. And we got next to us an idling truck, which you probably can't see very well, in a trailer, and dust back there, nice bright light. So yeah, this is gonna be great. Nice spot to spend the night, but you know what, I'm exhausted and I don't care. I realized that I have been driving since last Wednesday, because I had to go to a wedding, came back from that, had to drive all around, and then we started this trip. So I haven't had a break. So what we're thinking about maybe doing, we're gonna throw this around. Val found a campsite. It's nearby. Has services, so like water and hookups and all that. We need water. We're very low. So we don't know how low, because the meter doesn't really work right. So there's potential we could get some here, but I don't really see a place. So we might go there so we can just stop for a few days. I would very much like to stop driving, because it's just been, I mean, today was just, it was either driving or working, and I haven't gotten a chance to get out and do anything other than be in a vehicle, other than that walk we did with Knox. But yeah, so I would like a break very much. So hopefully maybe tomorrow we do a short relocate, and then we do the campsite. And we got a good charge today, so we're good. But if it's gonna get very cold, I think low is gonna be like 29 around here. Maybe not tonight, but the next night, I think. Could be the night after that. But if we're gonna be running heat all night, for some weird reason, the fan on the furnace is a major power hog. So running heat all night without good solar gain, being able to top off our batteries and whatnot, would be a problem. So if we can just get hookups and just not have to worry about solar, or just get shore power, that would be cool. Then we'll be fully topped off on that. We'll be as topped off as we dare on water. There's some question in our mind about whether or not we should be running with a full tank due to fuel efficiency and also weight bumps, maybe like breaking the water tank off. But yeah, I don't know if that's a thing or not. It seems to be debated. So yeah, that's a wrap for today. I'm going to put this video together and then get to bed. Good night.